Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
Hello, welcome back to Life Millwife and Crafting with Kelly and
Hello.
Katie. So, yeah, don't mind us. We just got out of the pool. We have approximately 120 Christmas cards to make for the food bank at our church for their hampers. So we just thought we're just going to craft away and you guys can just watch us craft away. Yeah. Next Tuesday, I have a fun crafting with Brody. And then next Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a how-to craft video. One of you's asked how I do my die cuts. I have a friend coming over that has never done it either. So I'm going to teach her as well as show you guys at the same time. So let's just dig in, and you know what? This is just going to kind of be, well, it would be an ASMR if Katie and I weren't talking. How's that? We're just going to craft away. So let me see if does this work? Yeah, I think that works, eh?
I decided I'd take the coat off and stay a while.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, yes.
Because winter is here in Manitoba.
Yes, and this box is strictly scraps of Christmas paper from last year. And I've cut out some pieces from old gift cards and stuff. That's what we're using. I've got all of my card blanks made up, so we can do it this way or this way. And there's no rhyme nor reason to anything we're making. It's whatever pops into our minds as to what we want. And Brody, if you would like to sit up and craft with us, you could use Daddy's chair.
You want Daddy's chair? There you go, bud.
So I have this one made already. Just a little winter scenic
Hi,
thing.
buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. I stopped petting you.
And here's another one that I've got done. And of course, these aren't the typical cards. Y'all know that these aren't the typical cards that I make for... but when you have to make 120 cards, you don't make the big fancy ones like I normally do. I think you have a couple over there that I've made too, did it?
There's one.
One, yeah. So.
And then here's a blank.
Okay, and then this one I've just put the stripes on. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing, and we are just gonna play. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna get using up these little pieces first, and then because I can put like a border, and then I could put like a wording or something. You know, something like that would be pretty. And no rhyme, no reason to the width of my stripes. I just
took some.
Just cut and yep.
And the airplanes are flying today.
Oh, there's a few sheets of full. I thought, but okay. Yeah, it's a little bit different format as far as crafting today, but we need to get these done. case you need some scissors.
Do you have an X-Acto knife and mat to cut on?
I do. The X-Acto knife is probably in here. There's that. There you go. I don't know if these will help you.
Just so you know, I have the scissors case.
Yep.
I don't want to put it where Brody may sit, so let's...
Yes, heaven forbid you take his chair.
I'll do these first.
So, I went, of course, Nikita and I got all my winter Christmas themed stuff and put everything else away, right? So unless I need a specific thing for a certain project, I'm not going to be buying a whole bunch of material stuff. Like, the only thing I'm granting myself for sure, even though I have a lot of, is every year I buy a couple new Christmas paper pads. So those are going to be what I really, really concentrate on, but that's about it. Because I have lots of projects that can be done now, so... Holy cow, what did I do to that stupid knee? Oh yeah, you mentioned that somebody gave you a tool. Yeah.
I haven't looked. I like literally just stuck it in my bag and
Yeah.
went, I'll deal with this.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some, just a bunch of little. This is how I fussy cut, is I use these. If that helps you any. I just don't buy expensive X-Acto knives and stuff, so sometimes they just get dull and just don't work very well.
I probably should have just grabbed my stack of X-Acto knives. I have like the rotating head one.
Oh, right.
But we did some craft projects in my classrooms over the years that... But I have one of my ones that I use most often is just a standard one like this.
But you know what? That's just a Dollarama one, right? So it's not like it's a good quality one. Because it's not something that I need to put good money out on. Because I don't use them enough. It's kind of just something that's nice to have in your stash. But I like grooming scissors. Yeah, that's what I like using. These ones I find are better quality than those ones.
Yeah.
If you want to try these ones. These are my go-to.
Mine, it all depends on what I'm cutting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and friends, I gotta tell you about Mr. Brody. So I told him that, yes, you, honey. He heard his name and he stopped dead in his tracks over there. Huh? What? I told him that Katie was coming over this morning. So he wanted to go outside and wait for her, which is fine, no problem. So I put him outside. Of course, she pulled in the driveway and he gets all excited. Well, I was expecting that he was going to run in and grab a toy for her.
Which is typical.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I get supplied a toy every time I arrive.
But that's not what he did. He ran straight in and ran straight to his kennel and was like, oh, Mommy and Kate are going bye-byes. I was like, wow. What a dude. So I went to close the kennel and I said, oh, we'll see you in a bit. And he just looked at me like, yep, see you later. That was a cute pad of paper. I loved that pad of paper. I'm hoping they come out with some nice Christmas paper this year, because their pads of paper have the quality of the designs and stuff has gone down lately. So I'm like, ugh.
Well, I probably have all of last year's stock ready to go this year because it didn't get here until after Christmas last year.
Yeah. Like, so the new paper pads that come out, instead of getting 2 of each sheet, you get 3 of each sheet, which is fine. I love that.
I actually like that idea.
I love that idea. But they're lacking in some of the design that they used to have. Like, there used to be a page in all of them that was just a bunch of stripes of different patterns, so you could cut for trims and stuff like that. And a lot of their new paper pads don't have those in them anymore. There's a lot more solid colored pieces in them opposed to a pattern. Like, just, yeah. And even some of the ladies at the store was like, that worked there, were like, yeah, it's been a change. I'll be doing some fussy cutting and stuff like Katie's doing. I'm just got these little quick things here, so I thought I'd use them up.
And I'm fussy cutting these, but I don't know how I'm going to use them yet because I have to see them cut apart.
Yeah.
Before I can...
Yep. Well, it's like when I'm shopping for craft stuff and that Kevin will say, what are you looking for? And I'm like, I don't know until I see it. You know, like, that's how my visions come when I'm creating. All right. Yeah, I have those. I have a prescription arthritis med that, because I tried all the over-the-counter stuff. My arthritis is just too bad, so I have to go that route. They wanted me to do cortisone shots, but that was right before COVID started. And then, so I'm gonna have to go back to my family doctor and ask for a new referral. So. I turned the camera off to use the ladies' room and came back and we're talking. You guys don't even know what we're talking about. Oops, sorry. When I don't know whether it was when I stepped into, like, got into the car or stepped out of the car. I feel like my knee locked or something in it. Now it won't like completely straighten out. So I don't know. You know, it's funny because Dorothy will say to me, yeah, Dorothy. I have called Katie Dorothy and Dorothy Katie so much, but no, I am talking about Dorothy. Dorothy often says to me, I just love watching you sit and create, because like I don't talk and I'll sit there and just create, right? And I know what she means because I keep looking up at you to see what you're creating. And I love that. I will put the recycling bin underneath the table that we both could reach. My little garbage can bit the dust finally. It was wore out. So.
Time to go get mini donuts so you can get the plastic bin and use that for your scrap. That's what I use for my threads at home.
Yes.
Or sometimes it collects my Wonder Clips if I'm doing a large task that needs a lot of clipping.
Or I can just go to Dollar Tree and pay $1 for a garbage can.
That's boring. Sorry. Are you using all tape to connect everything?
I am right now. I don't have to.
Oh no, I was just curious.
Yeah. Just that's what I have out, so that's what I'm doing. I'm looking all over for my cutter.
I didn't take it.
No, it's just sitting right in front of me, that's all.
It's way too easy to find. That's why. That's the problem.
Yep.
Oh, I went in and asked about the base pool. Mm-hmm. She said it's looking good. She didn't have a date yet, but... Because Michael and I have a bet going on if it's before the new year or after the new year.
That gentleman that swims with us, he, one of the things that he doesn't care for at the other pool is, compared to this one that we always go to, this one has a lot more natural light coming in through opposed to...
And I have my opinions on that. For me, I can't see anything when I come to the south end of the pool. Like today when we were in the pool, the last 5 meters, I'm blinded by the sun. So as I'm going like this, I can't see the ceiling.
Gotcha.
Because the sun is glaring in.
Gotcha.
And I can't find the end of the pool. So
Gotcha.
I'm like trying to see through to find as I'm backstroking. So that's my issue with it. But that's the thing, is that it all depends on the day where the sun is at. So today's current light situation, because it was so sunny, and the time we were there where the sun was in the sky just made it so I lost the last probably 5 meters of the pool.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going like this and I'm counting my strokes going, I should be close, and then I'm like reaching for the wall and I'm like, I hope it's there somewhere. And then you all of a sudden gain light right as you get at the wall.
Gotcha.
But that's the thing, is that it changes depending on the time and day and where the sun is, so it's not an all the time issue. So I guess for me with swimming laps, I like consistent same light. So I actually preferred Civic Center because there's no external light for the most part.
Right.
So I have a consistent, I can always see where I'm going. My strokes were a little more easy to know where I was at with what was on the ceiling, because since I backstroke most, I'm often trying to figure out, like, I know when I'm backstroking and I'm heading towards the end of the pool that we get into, that when I get to the crossbar in the ceiling in the structure that has a light attached to it, then I know I'm at the end of the pool and I have 2 strokes left.
Gotcha.
No, if I'm doing regular, it doesn't really matter where I come in on my strokes.
Right.
But when I'm backstroking...
And for me, there's just so many pros to Centennial compared to...
Yeah, I just don't like with gas prices how they are, that...
I know.
It's like, for me to do the 2 full trips...
I know.
It's like $4 or $5 in gas just to drive around town.
I know.
Although we were downtown somewhere and gas was $1.70 rather than $1.85. We were near Wholesale Club.
We were somewhere. We were out Keniston Way on the weekend. And I can't remember what road we were on, though. And I said to Kevin, look at the lineup for gas. Because wherever it was $1.65. I can't remember exactly where it was. So friends in the States.
So right now, the price of our gas, when converted to gallons and then switched into U.S. money, our gas is sitting at about $5.10 U.S. per gallon.
Wow.
But we're paying it per liter, and then our exchange rate is crappy right now.
Yeah.
But there's a nice calculator online that I checked yesterday, because one of my friends from Calgary is down in Kalispell right now and was like, oh, the gas is this much. So I had to go do the math and the conversion, because that's just how my brain works. I mean, heck, I do the translation most times when I drive past a gas station.
So over $5 a gallon.
Yep.
Yeah. But I've been watching different haul videos and stuff, and for the most parts of the States, their grocery prices are just as bad as ours right now.
Well, I was really puzzled when we were in the store a couple weeks ago because we needed, like, we had run out of margarine. Because we keep both butter and margarine in the
We
house,
do too.
depending on the task of what we're doing.
Yeah, we do too.
And they wanted like $9 for the larger of the two sizes of margarine, and I'm like,
The 2 pound of Bissell
Yeah.
was $9.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
But that's what we have to use. And it's ridiculous. I know.
but then other things were like, oh, if you need noodles right now, Unico, the name brand of like all the noodles, their 900 gram bags were $1.29 at Superstore Limit 2. So of course I bought 2 while I was in there yesterday.
No kidding. We will.
I am very slow at this compared to Kelly.
Well, I
But I have a tray of cookies on the front of my card.
Yes, but I have I have these all cut out already.
Now
That's why. So I'm just gluing. But so, anyways, so we're gonna get busy and we'll bring you back and show you what we've accomplished. All right. Well, Katie and I've been busy all afternoon, and we've got quite a few done here. So, should just give you a quick shot. I haven't even counted to see how many we have done. But
no, that would be too easy.
Yep. But they're turning out cute. Really cute. So. And this is what I mean by not having to put a lot of money out to make cards. Like, this stuff I just cut out of old cards, and you just...
Old cards or scrap paper that you've used the rest of it for
or
other
old
things.
magazines or anything. So... yeah, I think we got a good selection.
Oh, there's 2 there.
I think we got a good selection. All right. Well, there you have it. We've got quite a few going on there. So, Katie's just going to give it a quick count.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 27. So we're right about a quarter of the way.
All right. There you have it. All right. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.